Okay, it's Saturday, the 18th of May. It's around 2 o'clock when I'm putting this together. Been a large outbreak of tornadoes. A lot of straight line wind down here by Houston, not necessarily tornadoes, but north of there they had tornadoes. This map is is a couple days behind. This was early yesterday. But there has been a lot of tornadoes, at least for Pennsylvania. I think 4 to 6 tornadoes in the last couple days out here by Pittsburgh. Now, they're all small, but you can just see that it's been a very active season of tornadoes, and I think you can probably add a lot more to this before the week is out because we have some heat building up from the south, and that's only going to help trigger as this cold front comes through later on in the week and cools things off. There's going to be a lot of warm air pushing into cold air, and going to cause rotation, especially out in the center of the country. And we'll just have to see if it holds together coming east. I don't think it will, but right now you're just going to have to watch. Now this is a photo of out by Pittsburgh. These were not very strong. They were like F1s, and these were not like the ones you see tearing homes apart down south. These could uproot trees, cause a lot of wind damage and stuff like that. But these are not like again the ones down south. But this is again, I think I predicted a little bit above average this year, and we're really heading in that direction right now because I would think that anything above 11 would be above average for this season. So yeah, just keep an eye out. These things do pop up if a storm gets going, especially with the atmosphere soupy. Okay, now we're going to take another look. It's Saturday, so we're going to look ahead. This week, you can see where the rain is at down here, but this week in Pennsylvania, we start off below normal because of the rain, but and we end a little bit below normal. But in the middle of the week, we get warm, actually almost feeling like summer to an extent for a couple of days, and that's going to bring our averages up to near average to above average, and it all depends on how warm these temperatures get. This is for the week between now and next Sunday. This is your precipitation outlook for the next week. And as you can see, once we get through the rain we're having today and tonight, you can see this greenish area here is less. And as you get the blues come in here, you get more rain in here. The heavier stuff is out here, and these yellows and orange shades out this way. So, along the coast Jersey here, probably getting into a drier period for a few days here next week. Now, the following week, which takes us from Memorial Day Monday through the it would be the 3rd of June. Again, you can see temperatures average just below normal in Pennsylvania, New Jersey, and a little bit above normal in some areas. But this is basically the whites and the blues mean average to below. So that's kind of, you can see out here where there's more rain, definitely below average out there. So the colder air is out that way for now. And again, you can pretty much tell where this cold air is going to come down and into here later on the week, and it's going to make the nighttime lows, very chilly for this time of year. Some places in the 30s, but it'll try to recover during the day. But then when you average it together, it hurts the daily average. Now, as we look to the first full week of June, this is the 3rd through the 10th of June. Again, the cooler air comes east. We're either a little below to a lot below in some areas here, especially Delaware and Jersey. So we're not looking at any prolonged beach weather this week, and maybe a couple of days where you can chance it, but you can see basically below normal. But we can move this out even a little further. Yep, doesn't look good. Looks like a broken record. This is the 10th through the 17th, so it doesn't really change much. We're basically average to below normal again, um, below normal in the eastern parts here. Precipitation between now and then will be, I'll give you that in a second if I can dig it up, right there. So you can see these areas. You can see everybody gets a pretty good amount of rain, except these darker brown areas here are heavier rains. And I think we're going to have to start watching down in the Caribbean as we get into June. Something could be cooking down that way. as we get into the month of June. Things are looking ahead of time. But as you can see, here's why the temperatures out here are much below normal when we look at them, because there's a lot of precipitation out there. And again, tornadoes will happen in the convergence zones and big thunderstorms. And again, you can see some precipitation down here. And again, Pennsylvania, for the most part, I'd say that's probably average for this time of year. The lighter colors are less and less rain. Probably looking at total for the next month about 5-6 inches of rain through this area. All right, this is Fred. You take it easy, be safe, and I'll talk to you on Monday.